Right. I am exhausted. Good luck.
I'll see you next.
Stop. Oh my God. I'm Bye.
You coming over on Sunday?
I will let you know. I might be going out with Kevin.
Don't make me do dinner solo. My mum's doing me head in about dropping out of college.
That is one of the many drawbacks of still living with the oldies.
Yeah, but she does me washing, so.
Fair.
Here, do you want me to walk you to the door?
I live 2 minutes away. I think I'll be safe. And I love you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
See you Sunday.
We'll see.
Maybe just put your foot on the accelerator a little more. A little more. A lot more. You have feet, right?
Yes, I have feet! Get off the road, you feckin' moron!
Fergus, you need to not be scared.
I know, it's my first time behind a wheel, alright? I'm getting there.
Well, you get there fast if you put your foot down.
Fine!
Stop!
What was wrong?
Nothing. Just checking your emergency stop response.
Are you having a laugh?
You're the one that's insisting on taking an absolutely pointless gap year. All I'm asking is that you use it wisely.
Well, hang on, it's not pointless, okay? It's smart. The agency is making money. I want to earn while I can.
You have a place at Trinity. On my old course, that's huge.
And it'll still be there in autumn when I can go there at the same time as Lola, okay? It'll all be perfect.
Fine. But we're going to get you driving before you go there. So tomorrow...
No way am I doing that again. Like, you know you're only torturing me because you're missing Harry B, right?
Balls, I don't miss men.
Well, it's been, what, 4 weeks?
6 weeks, 2 days.
Where is he now?
Korea.
Jesus. Jesus, first England, then Hungary, now Korea. What is this case?
I have no idea. I mean, he can't tell me anything because of this ridiculous NDA he had to sign. Anyway,
Sorry, hold that thought.
Have you forgotten how knocking works, then?
Ah, there you are, Mother. Ferg.
All right, Chief.
Grand, I was just, leaving.
So you're just coming here in order to leave? Well, clearly you have some question you want to ask me, and you're having second thoughts. What is it? Something embarrassing? Questions about sex? Something not working between you and Orla? You can talk in front of him, you know. He's 18 now.
Jesus, Mother. No, it's not questions about sex. I need help with a case.
Well, of course you do, Charlie, dear. Best we go inside, though.
I just want you to be a sounding board. That's it, nothing else. A fresh pair of eyes. You two do tend to have a different way of looking at things. I mean, an amateur way, obviously.
Obviously, though with a pretty high solve rate.
Not that we compare ourselves to the Guardia, although maybe higher percentage-wise.
This was a mistake.
Oh, Charlie, we're teasing you from the lofty position of having a better solve rate. So, come on, tell us, what is it? Come on. Come on, it's got to be something important.
And we're guessing it's something that's causing you a problem, otherwise you wouldn't have even thought to come here.
Good point. So, get it out.
Can't tell anyone I've told you any of this, okay? I could get in a lot of trouble for sharing this with civilians. We've managed to keep the link between these murders out of the press so far, but that won't last forever. 7 murders over 16 months. Problem is no two are alike.
That's odd. Serial killers usually have some sort of pattern.
Not this one. First 2 murders were in Dublin, then 1 in Galway, then back to Dublin, then 2 in Limerick, before coming back to Dublin once more for the latest.
Someone who travels?
We've thought of that. We're looking at taxi drivers, truck drivers, train drivers, sports teams, traveling salespeople. Anyone with a reason to travel around the country. But the list is very long and there's no guarantee or purpose even on it. He or she might just travel about because, well, they can. Victims are different ages, sexes. They were killed in different ways. The victims and the killings, they all seem to be totally random. And the problem with that is that when the killings are so random, there's very little chance of catching the killer unless they make a mistake.
How can you be so sure it's only one killer and not 7 different, unrelated killers?
Because they do have one thing in common. All the victims had a coin placed in their mouths post-mortem.
Karen's Opal.
Yeah.
Karen's what ball?
It's a practice back in ancient Greece. People would pay Karen, the ferryman, to take the dead across the river Styx into the afterlife. They would place a coin in the deceased's mouth.
Nothing special about the coins, only they're the old style. All have been cleaned, no fingerprints at all.
Can we keep this?
As long as you don't lose it. I could get severely reprimanded if anyone finds out I've done this.
Oh, you're desperate then.
I am. I'm under a lot of pressure from HQ to solve this.
Okay, we'll do it. You just have to give us a little time to get our thinking caps on.
Okay. But absolutely no investigating. We're agreed on that, right?
Absolutely. We hear you.
I can't tell if I've just made a terrible mistake or not.
Oh, I'm sure you haven't, Charlie, dear.
We're totally gonna investigate, right?
Of course we are. Oh, do put her down. You can get into trouble for doing that sort of thing these days. Lola, could you get us some flat whites?
You know, I was hoping I'd be more involved in the actual cases.
But it's not what we need. You know, we already discussed that. What we need is someone to pick up the phone and pick up flat whites.
Got it.
So, did you manage to look at Charlie's case notes last night?
Yeah, I did. And to be honest, I can't see where to begin. The killer could be just about anyone in Ireland.
Well, it's not me.
Or me, so there's 2 off the list, and I'd wager it's not Lola either.
What about taxis? Victims number 2 and number 4 were both seen returning in taxis.
Yeah, victim number 2, Sally Casey. Her neighbor saw her come home in the early hours, dropped off by a taxi. And victim number 4, Lloyd Gorman, was seen getting into a taxi by a friend after a night out. Sally's body was found at her home. She'd been strangled. And Lloyd was found on waste ground in Coolmine. He'd been stabbed.
Well, I'm guessing there's no point in talking to Lloyd Gorman's friend because what's he going to tell us that he hasn't already told the guards? But what about Sally Casey's neighbor? I mean, who knows? Maybe he remembers something, or maybe the guards didn't ask the right questions. He's the killer.
Based on...
He's a camper vanner. I mean, he shouldn't even be allowed on the road, especially not when I'm driving.
Yeah, very forward-thinking of you.
There's a special circle of killers out for people who like camper vans.
Hello there. Can I help you?
Inside was he's definitely the killer.
Hi.
Thank you.
Thanks. How long have you lived here, Mr. Naughton?
Oh, well, my wife and I would have bought this place in 2006.
Well, you and your wife must love minimalism, then.
Oh, you mean the lack of furnishings? No. Having a bit of a trial separation at the moment, and Helen, that's my wife, she took a few things with her when she left, and, well, I didn't see the point of replacing them because she's just going to bring them with her when she comes back, so.
Did your wife see anything the night Sally Casey was murdered? The police report didn't mention her being questioned.
No, we had already started our trial separation by then.
Well, Sally Casey was killed 14 months ago. That's a very long trial separation.
Yes, I suppose. She's actually living up in Donegal with a fella. Used to be a neighbour, as it happens. I told her something that she needs to get out of her system, you know.
So, as we understand it, you woke up in the night, needed a glass of water, and happened to see Sally arriving home by taxi.
Yep, that about sums it up.
You were quite specific about the time. 1:36, you said?
Yes, well, I remember looking at the clock and thinking that it was late. And I knew that Sally would be up for work the next day, so.
Oh, you knew Sally well.
No, not really. Just a nod to. She only moved in quite recently, but I like to start every day with a quick 10 miles up on the bike, so I used to see her when she was leaving.
Which window did you see her from? Because I just noticed when we came in that your kitchen's at the back of the house, so you couldn't have seen her from there.
Yeah, I don't think the guards asked that question, actually. No, I came in here, I was looking for something to read.
At 1:30 in the morning.
Well, in case I couldn't get back to sleep, you know.
But there are no books here.
No, it was a cycling magazine to which I subscribed.
There's no clock in here, so how could you be so sure of the time?
No, that's, that's true. I remember. It was the bedroom. The curtains weren't properly closed, I noticed, and then when I went to close them, that's when I saw her.
Oh, well, that explains everything. Could we take a look up there?
What?
I'd rather not. I mean, it's rather messy. Living alone, you know.
Yeah. I mean, we should probably call the guards anyway, shouldn't we, Harry?
Oh, should you?
If they hadn't thought to ask Mr. Naughton that question, they might want to re-interview him.
Absolutely.
Well, I'd rather not have the guards back, actually. It was quite intrusive. You know, maybe you could have a quick look.
He's hiding something.
Really?
Not very messy, Mr. Naughton.
Well, I shudder to think what your bedroom must look like then, young man. Anyway, there's the clock, you see? So, shall we head back down?
That reminds me of something, Harry. That soap opera director who had his throat cut.
Yes, I remember. The tripod from the film camera made the same marks. Do you have a telescope or a camera, Mr. Norton?
No, 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 no. No, nothing like that. But I really do need to get on, so...
Of course. After you. I must say, you've been very helpful, Mr. Norton.
Of course, terrible business at... Harry's here. What do you think you're doing?
Oh, turns out, Harry, that Mr. Norton here is a peeping Tom.
Naughty, naughty Mr. Norton. Now, you can either talk to us or you can talk to the guards. Your choice.
Did you video Sally Casey coming home that night?
Vicky, corner.
Afternoon, Harry, Ferg.
Cormac, how was the match on Sunday?
We won. Easily.
161D25900.
What's that?
The license plate of the taxi that brought Sally Casey home.
You investigated, didn't you? I specifically told you not to.
You're tied down, Charlie. It was just a little bit.
How am I going to explain this?
I don't know. Anonymous tip?
You may also want to go back and talk to Colin Naughton, that's Sally Casey's neighbor. See, he knows when she came home because he's a peeping Tom.
He filmed her.
Go back.
Stop.
License plate is registered to a Barry McGeaney. Oh, hello. He's got a prior conviction for manslaughter. Killed a pedestrian under the influence. That was 5 years ago.
Thank you, Harry and Fergus.
You're welcome.
Just had an anonymous tip-off on the taxi spotted outside Sally Casey's house. Driver has a prior. Go pick him up, bring him in for questioning. Then find out who did the initial interview of Colin Naughton and find out why they didn't discover he's a pervert.
On it, boss. Barry McGeady?
Nah. I'll get him for you. Barry! It's for you. Hey, go around!
Oh, Barry! We're supposed to be at the mass!
We got an alibi.
My client ran because of a misunderstanding. He assumed you were there because his taxi license has expired.
Less expired and more never existed. Mr. McGeaney drives a taxi illegally.
On the other matter, my client has an alibi for all 7 dates you've asked about.
For all of them?
You do realize that's very unusual.
That's as maybe, but nevertheless.
And what are those alibis? His girlfriend has given him an alibi for all 7 murders.
She's lying.
Perhaps. But we have no physical evidence. We've got nothing to hold him on.
Have you questioned her?
She's a proper hard shot, that one. I like McGeaney for this. I love Fitz, but if we can't prove it... We'll stay on him. I'll let you know if we get anywhere.
A woman is like a trifle. You got your Spanish fingers, your custard, cream, cherries, flaked almonds. Think about it.
I don't get it.
Take your sponge fingers. They're hard, right? Soak them in a drop of sherry.
So she get her drunk?
Oh, no, the sherry's just a metaphor.
A metaphor for what?
I don't know. Lost my train of thought. Let me start again.
Glenn, wine.
Right you are, Harry.
Malky. Don't listen to Glenn.
Oh, that's just hurtful, that is.
Your father shouldn't be allowed to talk to Glenn.
Very few people should be allowed to talk to Glenn. Come here, have a look at this. I think I've found something. Some kind of movement.
What is it?
Dunno. But there's something or someone there.
I'm not seeing what you're seeing. There's something's moving there, but... Play it again. Be anything.
Yeah, or nothing.
Of course. It's about a man, a psychiatrist, that starts living his life according to the roll of a die. He doesn't decide anything for himself anymore. The dice does.
Okay, so what's your point?
Well, eventually it leads to murder. The video, the glint. Oh my God, it was on the tip of my brain, but it's so obvious what it is. It's a coin. Someone is there watching Sally Casey's house, and they flip a coin. Heads, I kill her. Tails, I don't.
Jesus.
And the coin in the mouth, it's the one that decides their fate. Now, our killer's more binary than Reinhardt. Kill or don't kill. If kill, how? Stab, strangle, drown. There's no pattern to it, Fergus. The very lack of MO is their MO.
Wait, so hold on. That means Barry McGeaney's not the killer?
No. But he may have seen who it was. Mr. McGeaney.
Who are you? You're private detectives? Seems unlikely.
We'd like to talk to you about Sally Casey.
Yeah, I got nothing to say.
We don't think you did it.
Tell that to the pigs.
Happily. No, we think there's a possibility you saw who actually did do it.
I didn't see anything.
Look, we think the killer was across the road when you dropped her off.
Didn't see anyone. Leave me alone.
The guy that's investigating is my son. I can talk to him. I can have him back off of you.
Can you get him to give me back my taxi license?
I heard you don't actually have a license, so...
I just want to make an honest living.
You help us, we'll help you.
I've nothing to tell you. You know, piss off.
Now what?
No idea. I told Charlie our theory, but he was less than enamored with it. Do you think they have cameras in that neighborhood?
Too residential.
Oh, well, then I know one.
Hey.
It's been nagging at me. That poor girl getting murdered like that. I'm not talking to no guards, but I didn't see anyone when I dropped someone off, but my girlfriend lied for me. Said I went straight home, but I didn't. Stayed out another couple of hours. Look, I don't know if it's any use, but my actual last fare was from the same neighborhood. Right around the corner from where that woman died. Some fella flagged me down. I almost didn't stop. There's something about him.
How do you mean?
I don't know, he gave me the creeps.
Can you describe him?
Not really, I didn't see his face. He's about my height, but, you know, skinny. He had dark clothes on and a hat over his head. He kept that on the whole time, but pulled down like...
How did he pay? Did he use a credit card?
Nah, cash. But I can't tell you where I dropped him.
To that all-night cafe by the Docklands.
What time is that?
Maybe 3:30, just after.
There can't be that many customers at 3:30. Maybe the cafe owner remembers him.
There's one other thing. He stank the high heaven of cigars.
You're joking me. 3:30 in the morning is one of our busiest times. Busier than now. Can I remember who came in? As if.
Do you have any security camera footage?
Nah, never felt the need.
The person we're looking for smells strongly of cigars. Does that ring any bells?
Most of the fellas who come in here smell of something or other. Hemorrhoid cream, BO, and tobacco. Take your pick.
Now what? It's not like we can go around smelling everyone.
Hemorrhoid cream, BO, and tobacco. I don't fancy that. There is one thing all smokers have in common, though.
Yeah, lung cancer?
They all congregate in the same place. Hey, you want one of those? Huh? Thanks.
Trying to cut down.
You know what I should do? You know what I really fancy? A cigar. Any one of you smoke cigars?
I did when my kid was born. Occasionally at Christmas.
It's not worth it unless you can afford the good ones. And I can afford them and what I earn.
So you don't know anyone who smokes cigars then?
Well, there is this one fella that comes here from time to time. He always puffing away.
What's his name?
Oh, I don't know. I've never been introduced.
Seen him around recently?
Nah, not for ages. It's the thing about being a trucker. Your paths cross or they don't.
The trucker then? Huh?
Why are you so interested?
No, no reason. It's Roy.
What?
I know the fella you're talking about. I just always called him Roy.
You have a last name?
Orbison.
Oh.
I don't actually know his real name, but I know he's crazy mad about Roy Orbison.
Who's Roy Orbison?
Youth. Singer. Pretty woman. Only the lonely crying.
Yeah, you know, he always dresses in black, always wears dark glasses.
Well, would you know where we could find him?
Haven't a clue. He comes in here the odd time to see him. Private detectives. Really?
Call us if you see him.
Okay, that's something. Where does it get us?
I don't know.
Trucker who loves Roy Orbison. Can't many men. Uncle Charlie.
Hello, Mick. Yeah, it's Tommy from the cafe. Yeah, that's right. Listen, I don't want to worry you, but there was a couple here asking about you.
Morning, love. I'm getting ready to go to work if you want a lift.
No thanks, I'm good. I like the walk.
Just on my way in, and I had a thought. Look, from everything your one at the cafe was saying, our cigar-smoking serial killer is a Roy Orbison superfan.
So?
So, all we need is some bait. Something no Roy Orbison superfan would ever be able to resist.
Like what?
I don't know. A pair of sunglasses, a recording, a first pressing of some record or something like that. I don't mean to be an alarmist, but I think a truck is following me.
Describe it.
It's big, black. I can't see the driver, but the license plate is 231WW89799.
Okay, well, go somewhere busy and go into a shop or knock at someone's door.
Dad, I'm liking it. Okay, I think I lost him.
Good. Now go somewhere where there are people and I'll give Charlie a call.
I was just,
It's okay, brilliant.
Well, did you check the plates?
yeah, it's a fake. We've got patrols out looking for a black rig. Can't be that many of them.
I just walked in on Vicky kissing Cormac.
Well, why not? They've been dating for over a year.
What? How do you know and I don't?
Oh, you call yourself a detective.
Boss, you want to see this?
Fergus?
Not Fergus, no.
Have you hurt him?
Nah, little bumper than noggin. He's fine, for now. But I want to meet with the both of you. If you want to see your young friend alive again, I want you to come and meet us. Alone, no guards.
Don't be ridiculous, you'd only kill me too. I'm not an idiot.
That remains to be seen. You know Callery Bog, by the abandoned cottage? 30 minutes. If I see anyone with you, the boy dies. Tell me how you found me. Don't lie to me, boy. I'll know.
It was the taxi driver, okay? The taxi driver who picked you up after you killed Sally Casey. You remember dropping you at an all-night cafe and we asked around for a cigar smoke?
You told the guards about that place. Guess I can't go back there anymore. Damn it. Damn it! They do a mean chicken fillet roll. Right, let's get this over with, shall we? Heads, you live. Tails, who died?
Just hold on a second, just hold on. Don't, please, please.
Well, that's a bother. Now what am I going to do with you? You stay put. Maybe we'll toss again when I get back from meeting your partner. Aye.
Where's Fergus?
Alive. For now. But somewhere where no one will ever find him without me.
Tell me, why do you do it?
Why would I tell you that?
It must be frustrating, no? Committing the perfect crime that no one knows.
They are indeed the perfect murderers. And as such, the guards will never be able to stop them. And that's not an admission of guilt, by the way. Just in case you're wearing a wire.
We found you. The guards will soon, Rita.
Please. The guards are a joke. They couldn't catch a cold.
Wear this mask.
No. This is just for your benefit. I thought it was funny.
The coin. In the mouth. What's the significance of that?
Don't know your Greek mythology?
So you are ferrying the dead to the afterlife?
Let's just say it's a family tradition.
If you're worried about me setting you up, shooting is quite an admission of guilt.
Guards would never let it go on this long. I've read up about you. I think we're alone. Don't you? Let's see if you're as lucky as your young friend. Heads, you live. Tails, you die. That's more like it.
Gotta go. Get him up. Hands behind his back. Pat him down.
We're arresting you on the suspicion of multiple counts of murder.
And that'll be the last time you point a gun at my mother. Or anyone else, for that matter.
Vicky, read him his rights, make the arrest. Get him out of here.
You took your time, Charlie. Oh, you drove. You drove. I think I've worked it out.
Oh, yeah? Let's hear it.
Okay, so you went from Ireland to England to Hungary to Korea. What do those countries have in common?
No idea.
Cabbage. You're on the trail of a counterfeit kimchi ring. Am I close?
I'm afraid not. I could tell you. Oh, wait.
Oh.
Target's on the move. I gotta go. I'll talk to you later. Miss you.
Miss you. Bye.
Ah, there she is. Can't stay long.
Date night with the old ball and chain?
Oh, you did something different with your hair, Orla.
No. Why?
Oh, I don't know. It's just something different about you. I like it, though, whatever it is.
Thanks, I think.
What did you want to talk about?
I don't think Mick Brady did this on his own.
Based on what? He's confessed to everything, has details only the killer could know. There's nothing that suggests a second killer.
But there are inconsistencies. When he was following Fergus, Fergus ran. Have you seen him run? I mean, it's ridiculously fast. How far did you go?
About a kilometre or so.
Well, I mean, Mick Brady is a man in his late 60s, not particularly fit. But he would have had to park that massive truck, get out of it, and then run off to Fergus, which is unlikely.
That's what he says happened.
And then, when I asked him about the mask, he said, I thought it was funny. No, he accented the I, like as if he thought it was funny, but someone else didn't.
That doesn't prove anything. Enjoy your wine. Get some rest, Ferg.
Oh, maybe you're right.